I can't swear on this, can I?
You can. You're good. You can swear.
Motherfucker, we got to go down there again? There was one period we were in there for like 2 months straight in that room, and it was like, you couldn't tell if it was day or night, what planet we were on, and it was all, virtual realities spinning around us.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
I think this is the first podcast I've done, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. So
That
you
is
are the
an honor for me.
first. I'm a virgin here.
Richard, truly, this is an honor for us to be your first, as always.
Yeah.
But just to be able to talk to you, we are such huge fans of your work, so we are just honored to be in your virtual presence.
Where
today,
are
so
you?
Thank you. We're in Toronto, Canada.
Oh, you're in Toronto too. Okay, great.
Are you familiar with the city?
We used to shoot in Toronto quite a bit. I mean, I shot Chicago. We shot in Toronto.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah. But no, truly, thank you for your time today. We're such huge fans of the agency, and we're so happy that we didn't have to wait like 3 or 4 years between seasons to get season 2. So again, we're in love with the show. So thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Now, Richard, Bosco really feels like the glue that keeps the agency operational. What was something that you were excited to explore more with him this season?
So much is based on trust in that office. And obviously, Jeffrey Wright and most of my work is with Jeffrey, frankly. And he and I got along great and very easily. We found these characters in the relationship. There's so much deception, there's so much lying, there's so much obfuscating in this world that the few people that you can trust almost completely is very small. And we're seeing that challenged in the second season.
You definitely are. And I think especially the way things start right away in season 2, it really is off with a bang. But, some of our favorite moments in this series are when you guys are walking through the agency, and there's such presence when you are delivering when you're kind of just catching us up to everything that's going on and catching each other up. And we just love to know for yourself when you're building, you're building such strength through your presence with one another. So we just love to know, like, even when you're not saying something and you're walking through these hallways, how do you think that's like building your character through the way he moves?
Acting is really, some people think acting is doing. And I think acting is more in the realm of thinking, being. And, Bosco, to me, I wanted to remove all the personal details. There was some point there was talk of his wife, and there was kind of personal stuff about it, where he lived. And I said, no, get rid of all that, all of it. So we should only know what we see about him. And it's his presence. If he's alone, it's the presence will communicate who he is. The being, the breathing. If he's with other people, it's how he reacts to them and the situation will know who he is. So the facts will lie anyhow, as we know. The facts in the story, they lie constantly.
Yeah, there's so many moments, even if you're just like, just a passing glance that you give, it informs so much of who he is and, the weight that he's dealing with constantly in this world. So just, again, just a testament to your performance in this and, the world that you guys are building.
No, thanks. Yeah, I think it because it's so well written, number one. And two, the actors the actors I work with are really top. Even the British actors that I didn't know well, and some of the smaller parts, which are actually big parts, they're terrific. And, everything kind of fell into place pretty easily from the very beginning with this. But if you have a good script, you have good actors, the directors that were involved in this are all really good movie directors. They brought in beautiful DPs to shoot it really well. I was really delighted to see how good it looked. Each of these environments has their look, and they're artful, and there's a lot of off-balancing of framing. There's a lot of dark spaces within the frame, It's we're using a lot of tracks, a lot of dollies, a lot of steady cams. So I think all in all, this is like, it's the process is identical to making a movie for me.
And I think about those moments in the Situation Room when you're with Michael and when you're with Jeffrey and you have those tense moments in these operational periods, and just working with a cast like that in that room. Like, what is it like? What are those moments, those days feel like for you?
Well, we all hate going into the operational room. We're all like,
Bad for asking.
oh, I can't swear on this, can I?
You can. You're good.
You can swear.
Motherfucker, we got to go down there again? And it's dark, and there's no air, and there's no windows, and we're dealing with a lot of projections on the screen, and that has to be synced perfectly to make things work, and it's not a happy environment to be in. There was one period we were in there for like 2 months straight in that room, and it was like, you couldn't tell if it was day or night, what planet we were on, and it was all, virtual realities spinning around us.
Oh my God. Yeah, that I feel like it's fitting for, the world of espionage, but that also just feels like torture for you guys.
It was actually. I mean, to be able to get out, even to get up into my office or walk through the large CIA set there, although it was all on a soundstage, there were no that's all projections.
Yeah,
it's all digital screens. That felt like we were walking in the park, compared to being in the operation room, the dungeon.
It's so funny. Oh my gosh. In this world though, like obviously we were talking earlier in our discussion about trust and how trust it's a very kind of like finite thing in this world. Like, do you see it as a weakness, like for Bosco and for the agency as a whole, like of who you can trust in this world?
I think it's part of why people want to do this job. It's dangerous. Who can you trust? It's kind of mental trench warfare. Like everyone is looking at each other. Are they real or not? All the time. And that's why, it was, as you've seen the second season, so it comes to a point when nobody knows who's real and who isn't. And the audience is given red herrings, that we think we know, but we don't. Maybe this, maybe that. And it's well written enough and well played enough that I think it's pretty exciting for people.
Now, before we wrap up, Primal Fear turned 30 this year, and we still think about your and Ed Norton's performance in it. Did you have any sense while making it that the ending would become one of those unforgettable twists?
Well, the biggest thing about it, we couldn't find an actor to play that part. Now you'd think, wow, what an incredible role. There were all the big name young actors wanted to play that. And they did fine with the crazy part, but they weren't believable as being normal. And I was ready to walk because I said, we can't do it without an actor who can play that part. It won't work. And the last second, there was an open call, and Nate, a casting director from New York, called us in LA and said, this kid walked in. I think he's really terrific. It was Ed. So we flew him out, and I read with him, and he said, no, it's good. So he did a test, and he was fabulous. And we all went, wow, what has he done? Nothing. So I said, we better test him again. Maybe it was just a fluke. So we tested him again, and it was even better the second time. So, I mean, he was and is that kind of extraordinary talent that he can be believable and lying at the same time.
Richard, truly, thank you so much for your time today. Again, like we said, we're such huge fans of what you do in front of and behind the camera. So just thank you for everything that you do. And I really hope we get to talk to you again down the road.
That's very sweet. You guys are nice. Do you guys like each other, by the way? Do you actually?
Oh, we do.
Like,
yeah,
some days.
We're good friends.
And we're busy.
We do our best. We do our best. But no, this has been amazing. And hopefully it was a gentle experience for your first time on a podcast.
Yeah, I survived. Thank you.
That's good. Thank you so much again for your time.
Take care. Bye, guys.